Today has been so long.
My preparation for tomorrow will be hard sex. Is that the preparation for tomorrow?
The first World Cup race is fast approaching, but Ed needs a break. He's driving to Cornwall to his parents' house.
It's nice to be home, just for the 24 hours that I am. Slightly less than 24 hours. I'm going to have to go back up this afternoon to do a bit more training this evening. I really feel like I've been so intensely involved with the rowing in the past, which I have been. It's been everything since, for the past 6 months, especially since Christmas. I've really focused on the four. And it's 7 days a week. So just to have this chance to step away from it, see that there are other things in the world beside rowing. There's a strong possibility that Hardswinkle will be my only regatta in the four, and I'd obviously like to do well in it, not be the scapegoat for it going badly.
The first World Cup regatta will decide if Ed stays in the boat. Last year, with another substitute in Tim's seat, the four came fourth. Steve does not want history to repeat itself.
The crunch day, and seeing how we really go in this combination. Since Seville, I don't think it's been as good as the first few weeks in Seville. Went really well, set up really well. But, I don't know. I think we're not quite sure of how we're going, and we're not as confident about winning.
And here's the new man, Code. Our first look at him in the World Cup this year.
And a big day for him, not only for today, but for the rest of the season. There'll be one person sitting in the grandstand at the end of this race, watching this race, and that'll be Tim Foster, looking at the outcome here, wondering how this crew are going to fare after today. But today's race is for them. It's Cracknell, Redgrave, Code and Pinson. They know they've got this race wrapped up, just long and loose, enjoying it. Absolutely brilliant. Great Britain won. Easy win in the first regatta this series.
It was good. I enjoyed the race. It's the biggest amount we've won by. Maybe the competition wasn't that hot, but it's good for Ed. Yeah. This is first World Cup win.
First World Cup, yeah, it's the first World Cup win. It's not my first win, actually. Put a day off. How do I pull?
You've got 2 chances, mate.
Okay.
And the mean, actually. Those glasses suit you. You're gorgeous. You're gorgeous.
Well, it'll be on telly sometime, I hope.
Hi, Dad. How are you? Yeah. What do you want to know? Yeah, we won. Otherwise, I wouldn't be phoning you. I wouldn't be phoning if I'd lost, would I? No, we won quite comfortably.
Unfortunately, Hardswinkle wasn't such a success for Tim in his single scull. He was knocked out in the first heats.
I missed out by a second. So that's disappointing. But then, I mean, I've never sculled before at a race like this. But still, when you race, you want to do well.
Yeah, that does look a comfortable margin, doesn't it? Look, they went the wrong side of the final.
It would have been nice to have been in the four today, because I wouldn't really have had to extend myself. I don't quite know what happens now. So I'm not really looking forward to seeing the rest of the team. Just be nice to be sitting down at dinner today. Haven't got through. And that would have surprised so many people. And I know I could have got through.
But it's really interesting to see what will happen next week. Does Tim come back into the four? He's performing at a reasonable level. Probably faster in a sculling boat than any of the four of us in the four could do at the moment. Really, I don't know. I just don't know the answers. I hope I'm not the one making the decision.
It's the crew's coach, Jürgen, who has the final say.
What is the next step? I think the four, as it is, will race the next World Cup. I think we are the only winner. The 4 raced well, and there's no point to me to change anything. Tim makes big progress. He is not quite there, from my point of view. He is still on the way up. So he will have a seat in the 8. I discussed that through with Tim. There's no question. Okay, Tim has different thoughts, and this is fine. I think there's no question. His aim is to go back in the 4.
The 8 is less likely to get an Olympic gold, as everyone is aware, especially Tim.
Don't really see the 8 as a long-term option. Not so much because of the people who are in it or anything like that, a negative thing. It's just, it's not what I'm here for. It's not what I'm aiming at. It's not what I think my level is, really. But we'll have to see. One of the things James warned me about was that I mean, the way Jürgen works, it's quite dangerous. If you go in a boat and it goes fast, then you could end up just staying in that boat.
Really relieved to be in the boat for Vienna. And you know, I guess now I would be upset not to be in the boat, even if Tim replaced me, because I think it's going well. And I think I've been in the crew for a long time now. I'm feeling at home in the boat, you could say.
They are now locked into a hectic training and race schedule. There are 2 major races coming up, in Vienna and Lucerne, and if Ed continues to be in a winning crew, it's going to be extremely difficult for Tim to break in.
Great Britain will take the 2nd win of the 1999 series. They lead the World Cup on Cox's Falls. See there, Tim Foster. He'll be vying, though, for his place back in the men's Cox's 4 with Redgrave, Pinson and Cracknell. A good performance from the British.
Tim also does well in the 8s, but this is a double-edged sword.
What I like to do, okay, still to carry on, and okay, it's not selection now. Leaves the 4 as a 4 at the moment for the next 3 weeks.
Maybe sort of for the team, it's good sort of me rowing in the 8, but it's not something I would do for the World Championships. I mean, I would have to, if there wasn't rowing in the 4, then I would then have to think, well, what do I do?
It's all coming to a head. Tim has given Jürgen an ultimatum. It now all hinges on Lucerne. A decision will be made immediately afterwards on who is selected for the World Championships.
The first time that Redgrave has been led this season.
It's level, it's stroke by stroke, and who's looking the better? To my mind, the Norwegians close up. Yeah, we've got you. That's what they must be thinking now, and they're just ahead. It's a matter of feet.
They're going to lose this race unless they go now.
Great Britain just inching ahead. It's just on the line, and it is just Great Britain.
I think that race, Gary, was a little too close for comfort for what they would have liked.
A certain individual out in the grandstand, a little smile on his face. Selection date on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday. I should imagine there'll be a huddling of coaches over the next couple of days, starting tonight at the airport. But something has to now change. Something has to think, well, is Tim going to come in?